Pick out my watercolors so you can see. Pretty. Ay. Ay! Ano ginagawa mo dyan? Ay! Sister, can you not be that loud? No. Can you get out? everyone! So welcome back. Recapping on all what's been happening. I started posting around January, right? And I think at that time I was pretty lost. I'm sure I wasn't the only one who was feeling very lost. I was navigating a breakup. I was going through a lot of struggles with work. My career, my business was just kind of in the trenches, me emotionally as well. And I kind of made it up to myself that I needed to learn how to console myself, because my coping mechanisms were not really working the same way as they were before. And so when I started doing YouTube, my first video was basically saying, what if it all works out? And I kind of want to just come here and say, I think it did. As a designer at that time, that is my career, right? I am a furniture designer. I wanted to touch base on basically the struggles, the slumps of being and living. I remember going through such hurdles and struggles, just kind of I took it upon myself to pick up a camera and just kind of talk to you, because it was my only consoling moment in my days. And these are what I created. This salt and pepper shaker, my wine cooler that I made. They're all made out of shell, brown lip and paros shell. And it was for an exhibit called New Folk. I'm going to showcase in depth how I created it. I also really loved how I was able to showcase just me, my journaling, my piano playing. And for everyone that kind of tuned in, like, really, thank you for kind of, putting your comments down. It was really heartwarming to see, whether it be about writing or my painting, or if you just really liked my vibe. That was really, like, special. I'm very grateful, actually, of all that has happened. These are some things that I kind of want to just kind of circle back to. I would definitely say that I've reached my culmination point of this phase of expansion. That phase has kind of reached its highest point. Now it's another phase, and I don't know navigating it, I'm not so sure. But so far, I wanted to talk about everyone's favorite topics as of YouTube's top searches, which is journaling. And that was something that I kind of showcased at the maybe second video, which is like states of sanity, my like peek into my journals. And I'm still using the same set. My rotation has not changed. I still use the Hobonichi. I love it dearly. She's beautiful. I filled up every page. Sometimes there's flowers. And it's like documenting time. Definitely this time in my life has been just so, it's gorgeous. It's just such a gorgeous feeling. This is my journal that I've been using to kind of just hold all my emotional dumps. So she's nearly finished. I love it. It works so well with my fountain pen, my Kavik God fountain pen. But I'm kind of torn between these three journals that I want to use up next. These two hold sentimental value. Like, this was given to me by my best friend from Germany, and this was when I went to Paris. And I don't know if I kind of want to use these two because they're so pretty as well. Studio Ghibli, the house moving castle, and the piano score. It's just really beautiful. But I think in this video I'm really going to be showcasing how I came to design my Pigeon South of Society collection. It is my smallest piece of work, but it also holds the biggest impression on me, because I would definitely say, because it felt more well-rounded. It first started off as an essay, and then it moved on to a physical object, and the exhibition that I was a part of, it just felt it just felt satisfying. So that was my kind of my lovely take. I'll also be showing how I marketed it and the initial concepts that I was also playing around with at the time. But yeah, I think it's special. Really, it's very special to me, whatever is happening right now. And I'm excited to see where this all leads. Like I said, I'm entering a new phase. And this phase is a lot more geared. Like, I feel like I'm back in my body, back in my soul. And I'm more confident this time around. So I'm excited to see where it's going to lead me. So yep, I'll be taking you along with me on this week, and I'm gonna go get matcha. I'm going to see my good friends from Ito Space. They're a matcha bar here in Makati, and I'm very excited to see them. It's been a long time, I think around January, so it's also a big catch up. So yes, stick around.
You're getting your outfit?
Mm-hmm.
So do you guys only have one brand?
Yes. They're only branch.
Are you planning to expand?
Maybe not another branch, but maybe a different concept.
Okay, But now with yeah. I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Sorry.
And then the syrup that we make in-house, featuring one of the... And then you kind of like open it up and then
Because my boyfriend, her cousin, like they have a farm, a Gaya farm. Yeah, like a big farm. And the delivery fee also based on that. So there's a lot of restaurants also still buy their Gaya for their drinks.
So it's been cold brewed. How many days? Or
just 24 hours. So they ship directly here, and they don't say this. I think the only thing of this is that if you ship it here, it's because it's over 10K, they don't tax it.
Oh really?
Yeah. So
Oh
it's
really?
not lucky.
Hey.
So
Kailan nga kumain ng rice? Ano ba naman?
Mixed vegetable yan.
ano siya?
Where's the flower?
Ito, gaga.
Ay, gaga.
Na pretty.
Ah,
I
ganda.
have two.
Alright, going back. Yeah, that's perfect. Outside, and so we're here to shoot my campaign for my salt and pepper and wine cooler. Tofu! And so this is the product. New focus probably in 2 weeks time, so I have to take the shots beforehand. It's the wine cooler close up, and my salt and pepper dispenser. See the other one. So we're just going to take some shots. I'll kind of bring you along with me and how we'll be doing it. That's nice. It's too dark. It's too bright. Oh no no no. I kinda like that. That's really cute. Alright, I think we're done.
It's so hot.
So I decided to get my camera out midway because I'm cleaning my bookshelf. I wanted to talk about the production method for these products. It's called lacquer work. It's basically when you have, oh my god, when you have a material. I was using hard shell. The specific name of the shells that I was using was called brown lip and baros. Brown lip is this part, well this is the baros. It was a new technique for me. I steered away from capiz because I knew that I was getting too comfortable with it. Yes, it is cheaper and I could, build something much larger. But I wanted to really challenge myself and give me, I had a very short time frame, less than a month. And I knew I needed to create something that I would have been proud of. Well, it was slippery. My artisans were also they also really much hated me because they were like, what are you trying to do here? What are you trying to do here? But overall, I think I'm pretty much happy with how it turned out. Lacquer work was just basically, you have a pattern that you cut on the shell, you glue it onto this type of Japanese paper, then you hammer it down, and from there you post it onto the surface that you want, and then you pour resin over, pour resin, It's an old technique, but you can always tweak things out to the way that you kind of want it to be done. Jesus Christ, construction outside is unbelievable. Anyway, so that's what happened with my product. And I think I'm going to be releasing soon IG format version for the essay I wrote, so that it's kind of all online. You don't have to really look through the website. And yeah,